Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yo. What's good, everybody? What's good? What's good? It's another segment of Ray's podcast, man. Y'all know we here with it. We live. The last time we was here, we had some good talks. I'm here with my guy, Rail Santana. Rail, was good, Rail?
Was good, man.
What's good? What's good, man? Hey, so last time that we talked, you feel me? We said that the Pacers would force a game 7. We
Yes,
said
sir.
that. We talked about it. The spread was plus 1100 for them to win the NBA Finals. Now it went down just off that one win. That one win, rail. It went down to plus 235. So, like, what happened in Game 6 to you, man? Because I saw it was a blowout. It was crazy.
The Pacers did what we said they had to do. They came out with that energy. Halliburton was aggressive. Granted, he didn't really score that much, but just that aggression made the Thunder have to respect him on the court, which opened things up for all the other guys, and they did their job. Let's not forget, when you got somebody come off the bench drop a 20 piece, it's hard to beat a team that got somebody off the bench dropping a dub. That's any team.
Yeah, man. TJ McConnell did his thing. Obi Toppin did his thing. It was really crazy, like looking at everything from the finals, like the way how the Pacers came out. It was like you thought it was going to be a slow start though, because they was down 10-2 real early. Oklahoma City did they push, and then after that, everything just turned around. Halliburton started scoring, and when we was on here the last time, Mar spoke about it. He said he's like, he need to see more aggressive in Halliburton, and he was definitely aggressive coming out from the gate. He was missing his couple of shots, but I mean, as a hooper, we all know we like to see that from players. At least you trying, you feel me? And he did that, and the energy sparked, and after that, it got real bad. Jalen Williams, I'm really surprised about how he played that game. He went from having 40 points to having a negative 40 -40 plus minus in Game 6, bro. -40. Now, I know people over the time they say plus minus is overrated. You know what I'm saying? Some people feel like it's that way. They feel like the plus minus is overrated, but I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. A -40 plus minus, the worst ever in NBA Finals. You know, that's crazy, man.
You gotta,
That's
you
a
gotta, you
big.
gotta sum it up for people though. Plus minus is how many points your team was outscored or outscored the other team with you on the floor. So the Thunder were
Yeah.
outscored by 40 points with him on the floor is crazy.
That's crazy. It basically, to sum it up, basically what it's saying is when he was on the floor, everything went bad for those who like. That's basically what it was saying. Like when he was on the floor, it was horrible.
Now you still muted, Brody. I don't know what just happened. Nah, I still can't hear you. Can y'all hear him in the chat? Let us know if y'all can hear Ray. I can hear you
Y'all
now.
hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was technical difficulties. I guess what happened. Technical difficulty. But you hear me now? We good?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Yeah. Basically, you know what I'm saying? What they were saying for Jalen Williams, that's how I be sometimes streaming, by the way. But basically, when he was on the floor, everything was really bad. Um, Crazy to see that people was entertaining the fact that they were saying that Jalen Williams could win Finals MVP, and they were saying that he is the main guy. He is the main guy. And I know that they try to separate people and have those type of conversations, but you feel me? Looking at Game 6, it was like if Shea don't really be Shea, then it's really bad. Like You know,
Yeah. And Shea only scored 21. Like, he wasn't Shea, and it was bad. So, like, they was right.
and to add on to that, you know, there was a stat that was saying that it was a stat that was saying that when Shea Gildress shoots 10 free throws, the Thunder win. When he shoots under 10 free throws, they don't win. So going into Game 7, now that we're speaking about it, Game 7 NBA Finals, I'm gonna just let y'all know right now. Y'all hear me? I put a ban on the Pacers to win. I put a ban on them to win. You know what I'm saying? It's plus 235, and I'm gonna go into my reasons to why I think they're gonna win. The last Game 7 that we had was in 2016. You feel me? And that was the team that won the Game 7. I mean the Game 6. They won the NBA Finals. Then if we talk about 2013, the last Game 7 with Miami Heat, and off the top, the Spurs, the team that won Game 6, won the NBA Finals. I'm going off that, the mirror off that. You feel me? We also in a 9 year, I'm into like numerology and stuff like that. You feel me? So, I put that in kind of to what my mirror and the reason, 2 plus 2 plus 5, and that's 9, 2 plus 1 2 plus 1 plus 6 is 9. I'm going off that. We're in Snake Year. Snake Year is in 2025. Snake Year was also in 2013. The last couple Game 7s, hey, I'm rolling the die on it, man. I'm taking it. And realistically, bro, the Pacers are the first team. Again, just going back to basketball, though, but they're the first team in NBA Finals to have 7 players, well, 7 players to average double digits. When you look at that, whether it was like if we put that on the table and I said I got a team that they got 7 people, and I got a team where a guy he averaged 30, and I got 30 and 24, 25. If you look at that without knowing if it was the Thunder or the Pacers, who would you think is the better team?
Shit, the team got people averaging 10 plus. Like, you got 7 people averaging 10 plus points a game. Like, that's a lot of points. I mean, it's hard to beat a team. Like, that means one night somebody going for 20, one night somebody going for 30. Like, you getting a lot of contributions from everywhere. Like, it's a even kill. Like, it's hard to beat that, honestly.
Would you be surprised? I mean, it's Game 7. They're saying it's 2 words. The best thing is sports, 2 words, Game 7. Would you be surprised if the Pacers win?
Not at all. I mean, they've been through the trenches, man. Like, they've been an underdog in every series thus far, and they've come out on top every series thus far. So, I mean, this would just be another part of their testimony, the icing on the cake, cherry on top, whatever floats your boat. But it could definitely be done. Like, people haven't really been talking about it because the Thunder have rose to the occasion, but they really don't have any experience outside from Alex Caruso really being there. Like, so it's a win-win, honestly. Like, we've talked about this before. Like, if the Thunder win, it's a win. It's not really a knock on the Pacers. If the Pacers win, it's a win. It's not really a knock on the Thunder. So I really feel like it could go either way.
So, I got the Pacers. I saw that. What's your prediction? What you got? Who you think winning Game 7?
I gotta go against you on this one, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. MVP Shea, man. If he's gonna be considered, how we said, one of the greatest Thunder, the greatest Thunder of all time, you have to seize the moment. You have to seize this moment. Coming off MVP season, averaging 30, this historical run, you feel me? You have to seize the moment. And I feel like he's built for it, man. I feel like he's built for it. It has to be him. Can't be J-Dub dropping 40. It has to be him.
All right. So, Rel is taking Oklahoma City. He's taking the MVP. He's saying it has to be him. We don't know who is going to be the referee tomorrow. More than likely, I mean, if it's Game 7, I'm putting my guy. If I'm the owner of the league, I'm putting Scott Foster, and they have a record that's saying that every time Scott Foster is the referee for the Thunder, they're undefeated. So if Scott Foster is the ref tomorrow, you feeling really more confident in your pick, Rel?
I mean, I would, but anything's possible, man. Anything's possible. The game is in the refs' hands to a certain extent, but the players got to show up. You know what I mean? The refs just make the calls, the players make the shots. So, you know,
All right. So there y'all have it for the first thing right there. Rel got OKC, and Ray, myself, I put a bag on the Pacers money line to win, and it's gonna be a really good game off that. But look, check this out though, Rel. Since we gave our predictions out there real early, and we're gonna give our betting picks as well today, so y'all stick around. But I wanna throw a little conversation out there. Maybe somebody already talked about it, but maybe they didn't. But this is something I wanted to speak to you about. If the Pacers were to win tomorrow, though, where do we rank this run in the category of these two other teams? We got Chauncey Billups with the Pistons. We got the Mavericks with Dirk, that was coached by Rick Carlisle. And now Tyrese Halliburton is in Pascal. So where would we rank this run? Do you rank this run better than those? Because Dallas, and to put this in perspective for people who don't remember, Dallas upset the Miami Heat with LeBron James, first year with Dwayne Wade. Chauncey Billups, Tyson Prince, my bad guy, Ben Wallace, and Rip Hamilton, they upset the Lakers, who were supposed to go 4-peat with Shaq and Kobe. And I think they added Karl Malone that year too. And then now you got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and two all-defensive team guys, Lou Dort, Jalen Williams. Shai's the MVP, and Jalen Williams is also another all-star and an all-NBA. So, Rel, speaking on that and giving all that in there, where would you rank this run if the Pacers were to win tomorrow?
If we're ranking it out of these 3 runs, I would say it have to be last, just because like the Thunder, one of the youngest team to make it to the NBA Finals ever. So that lack of experience, I'm not gonna say it knocks stuff on the Pacers run, because it's tough to get there. But when you comparing it to Dallas and beating LeBron, Big 3, their first year, or you're comparing it to the Pistons beating the Lakers from keeping them 4-peat, like, oh shit, my fault, guys. Like they had higher expectations to win, man. Like those teams, like there's no knock on the Thunder, you know what I mean? But those teams really, like, people expected them to win. Like they were legit, like the favorites. It's been some cloud with the Thunder, like, oh, can they do it? Will they do it? But when we talking about the Heat with Bron, D-Wade, Chris Bosh, or the Lakers, like you said, they added Karl Malone, trying to get him his first ring. Like, they were the heavy favorites, without a doubt. Everybody in the world thought they was gonna win. So, like, I mean, not to take nothing away from the Pacers, but it's just like when you comparing it to that, like, I just don't really see a comparison.
Yeah, I think it's a touchy conversation. It's a touchy conversation on that. Obviously, I'm definitely putting Dirk in them at number 1, so I'm with you on that. That's
sure.
That. I mean, come on now, like Bron first year going there, we really thought that was really in the bag. That was a dub. I was surprised that was his.
What they say, they was going 4-peat, 5-peat, like that hype around the first ever legit like Big 3 where people are free agents and they going where they want to play, like that changed the landscape of basketball in itself, period. Like that was never done before. Like, yeah, people were traded to teams, but as far as free agents and recruiting, so as people would say, Bron and D-Wade recruited Bosh, like, to make this great team and try to win a championship. Like, it was like, come on now. It was different.
Yeah, I think you know it. It's tough, man, because like thinking about it, I really, if the Pacers were to win, I would kind of want to put them at number 2. I wouldn't want to. I wouldn't be mad if someone ranked them number 3, but it's like they beat the Bucks, right? Let's just talk about it. They beat the Bucks with Dame, and Giannis. All right, that was a 50-50, even though most people thought they were going to lose that one. They beat the Cavs, the number 1 Cavs at the time. Everybody thought they were going to lose that series. No doubt about it. They beat them. Then they played the Knicks, who the narrative changed on the Knicks, because remember, before the playoffs, the Knicks ain't never beat a team over 500. You remember that? I don't know if you remember that. Like their record against good teams, they never won. And then in the playoffs, they just turned it around. That's really where it mattered. Yeah. And then when they played the Knicks, everybody counted them out as well. And then in this series, they had the series going 5. Everybody had it going 5. Gentlemen's sweep. You know what I'm saying? And then the fact that they won game 1, and then they won game, because when they won game 1, people was like, oh, this is like the Allen Iverson. Like this, they was trying to compare it to that. Like, oh, Tyrese had that little moment like AI did and won against the Lakers, and they're going to lose. And then they won game 3, and it was like, oh, it's going Thunder in 6. And then they won game 6. Now everybody like, well, we're in game 7. We love basketball now. Like, because before this was the worst NBA Finals and da-da-da-da-da and all this, and now it's turned out to be a classic. It's turned out to be a classic. So if they were to win the end off the history rail, like they haven't been favored one game this whole playoffs. It was 9 plus 9 plus 11 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7, and now tomorrow opened up at 8 and now went to 7. They ain't been favored not one game. It will go down as as history as the first team to win the finals who was not favored ever in nothing. Like no game, no nothing. So when I think of it just off that alone, I would say I kind of have to put it in 2, but I wouldn't be mad if someone would put them behind there.
I mean, but with that being said, though, Ray, let's be realistic. Granted, we weren't betting back in 2003, 2004, but do you really think the Pistons were favored any games against the Lakers in that series?
I think one game. I think one game at home. I think at home, because remember back at that time it was like the 2-3-2 format. You feel me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep.
So like, you feel me? Like 3 games, playing 1 game at the crib. I mean, out of 3, I think they might have had 1. Yeah. I ain't gonna say it was a lot, but I think they might have made it like maybe -3. You feel me? I mean, obviously we can go, if we deeply want to go down a rabbit hole, we probably can find it. But like, just off that format alone, I think maybe 1 game that they were favored, or maybe when they took the series, like after they got up, they probably got favored a game. -11 is crazy, real.
Yeah, but let's I'm looking at it right now, man. The Pistons didn't go 7 with the Lakers. They beat them in 5. Like they handed it to them.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like, so like with that, it's like, you feel me? That's the Lakers, man. It's the Lakers. Like, oh my gosh, they 4-1 the Lakers. Like, it's taking them 7 to beat the Thunder. Like, I can't put them over the Pistons, man. Like, and then I'm looking at it. You feel me? First round, they beat Milwaukee. You know what I mean? But then they beat New Jersey Nets, who went to the finals. Granted, they lost to the Lakers, but they've been there.
Yep.
They know. You know what I mean? Then they beat the Indiana Pacers, who went to the finals. Granted, they lost to the Lakers, but they know what it took. You know what I mean? And then just to go to the finals and whoop the Lakers 4-1, like that's That's impressive, man. That's very impressive, man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. I think this would be a nice. I think it's based off of, which I think I'm only looking at it as the aspect of the not favorite. That's where I'm kind of like my argument going off on it. That's why I said I wouldn't be really too upset about that. But all right, let's get into these picks though. So you feel me? Like now that we look at all the spreads and everything, and we see tomorrow the over and under is 215. That's the lowest it ever been. If you guys don't know, game sevens normally are low scoring games. Now I'm not saying that tomorrow it will be like that, but knowing that the Pacers and the Thunder, the way the Pacers play their offense, I don't think they're going to switch up their style in game seven. Like it might be a couple jitters, but I don't think they switch up their style. That over 215 real. What you think about that? Now we'll start off that because that 215, I ain't gonna lie, by first hand looking at it, bro, I think I'm gonna take the over.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like I might be wrong, but I feel like every game but maybe the last game has gone over that 215, if I'm not
Yeah,
mistaken. I think every
yeah.
game except for the game 6 has gone over that 215. So just off of that, I like it. I like it a lot. I would take the over. You know, if you could cheat it down. You know me, you feel me? I'm gonna cheat it down if I can. You know what I mean? Cheat it down a little bit if you want a single bet. You feel me? Do that. You know what I mean? But 215 should be very obtainable. Especially with it being small market teams, I don't think they would want a low scoring game. Like I feel like the higher scoring game, the better numbers that broadcast will have.
Yeah, that 215 first hand looking at it, I'm like, yeah, I gotta take that. But Miles rebounds at 4.5. Last game he got that line. He wasn't really rebounding really too good this series. First hand looking at it, I like him and Obi rebounds. I like both of their rebounds. If you don't want to take, actually no, I take that. I say take Pascal because Pascal got 13 last game. And Pascal line right now is 7.5 plus money, and Miles is 4.5. So I mean, what you think about? I like both of them rebounds. I like both of them. You think differently on anything?
I'm with you with Pascal. I really like Pascal PRA, honestly, because he knows what it takes. So if he doesn't have to score, I don't think he's going to force his shots. He could go play make, get rebounds, do what he has to do for his team to win. Miles, I'm a little iffy on his rebounds, man. I'll play it safe, take his points, rebounds combined because he has been a little quiet lately scoring. Last game, granted, he became fourth all time in playoff points in the Pacers history. Granted, he only scored 3 points, so I do expect him to come out and try to make this a statement game. He's gonna come out and really try to affect the game early to take some pressure off of Halliburton, who is got that lingering energy, and you feel me, Pascal, who could really turn up second half and take them to the victory. But yeah, I'll go his points, rebounds with that. Uh, Obi, I don't know, man. He just had a dub. His rebounds, like I'm honestly like me personally, I might stay away from the bench players. Like betting on the stars, man. Betting on the stars. People who you know when it's the fourth quarter, who's gonna be in the game. When it comes down to it, who's gonna be on the floor. Like Obi, he could be on the floor for sure, but I'm not gonna bank on Obi being on the floor. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mean, Obi Toppin had 20 points last game. In order for them to win, Obi gonna have. Obi's gonna be on the floor. He's gonna play. He's gonna play. And he's gonna have to rebound. That's really what's really gonna have him out. What's up, Blake? How you doing, Blake? What's going on, Blake? So I like everybody to rebound, man. I ain't tripping. Chet had a bad game last game. Chet had a bad game. A bad game. TJ McConnell had more rebounds than Chet. And that's the person that we ain't really talking about. Like, yes, sir, Blake. I do remember you, Blake. I do remember you. How can I forget, my guy? One more game for you. One more game for you in the city. I'll never forget you. TJ McConnell.
let's entertain it though. Let's entertain it. I'm down for it. Hey, is there any way if TJ McConnell have 20 points and like if he have a double next game and they win, do you think TJ McConnell wins Finals MVP, or do you think it's just done for Pascal?
It's propaganda, Ray, as they like.
Propaganda.
Propaganda, Ray. I don't think TJ McConnell's gonna win Finals MVP. There was like an X factor. Yeah, maybe he might win that award, but in my opinion, Pacers take it. It's got to go to Pascal, man. He's been the most consistent, the most reliable. Like you seen what they call him, the Thunder Taker. Yeah, you seen him. Mm-hmm.
Thunder Taker. Hey, Pascal was out there making them rituals before the game, Rel.
What he had going on, but he do that again. Yeah, he got that Finals MVP wrapped up for sure.
You know that's going to be the storyline. If they win, that's going to be like the you remember when LeBron had the glasses on? When he was down 3-1 and they always show that picture. And they show LeBron face like being mad and stuff like that. If they mess around and win, it's going to have the Pascal face. Because, they already been saying that the Pacers was, I don't know where this came from. It had to came from one of the streamers. They said that the Pacers are devil worshippers. That's what they were saying and stuff like that. That was the saying. But as I'm looking at more lines right here, as y'all all know, we be betting on prop bets. So if you down for any prop bets right now, that's what we're going over. If you just joined the stream, so far we talked about Pascal rebounds is at 7.5. That is something that me and Rel both agree on. I'm dibbling and dabbling with Miles rebounds at 4.5. And you said OBP. No, you said Pascal.
PRA. Yeah, take his PRA for safety. You know what I mean? And I say, Miles, you like his rebounds. I say, take his PR for safety. I really like his points, though. If his points is somewhere around like 13, I'm not really sure. Let me look.
I got you right now. Looking at Miles' points right now, 12.5 plus money.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I like that. I would take that for sure. Definitely. For that plus money, I would take that.
You know what I'm about to do right now? While we got people in here, I'm gonna share the screen actually, so I can have the lines popped up with me at the same time. You feel me? Let me see if I can get that going on.
Yeah, but my favorite pick though, Shai Gilgeous 32.5, man. After having 21 last game, I expect him to come out at 35. Win or loss. Yes, I like his 35. Win or loss. He's not gonna back down. He's gonna try to get to the free throw line, be the merchant, quote unquote. People like to call him, but he's gonna be full attack mode. You muted again, bro.
I think we're losing connection for me real quick. You can hear me?
Yeah, you good. Yeah, you back.
Shai 35. I think I can't share the screen for some reason, but it's cool. Shai 35. So Shai line right now. Now while we talking about it, it is at 32.5. So basically, what you saying? Bang Shai line.
For sure. Bang it.
So you taking Shai line, okay? So all right, so you got Shai line, all right. So we got Miles. Well, I got Miles. I'm gonna type it into I see some more people joining into the stream. Appreciate y'all joining in, man. Let's talk about some threes real quick. Let's dibble with some threes. And if you got anything what else that you want to add on, by all means, take over and say.
If I'm taking anybody threes tomorrow, I would have to lean towards Lou Dort. He has to make an impact for them to win, defensively and offensively. Because every game they've won, I believe he's covered his line of points, rebounds. So and he's definitely hit at least 2 threes, I believe, in every game they've won. So if he's knocking down shots, that's one person that they cannot leave on the perimeter. The more space Shai had, the more he could work. So as long as Lou Dort is hitting them shots and locking up, I like their chances. Jalen Williams as well. I believe he'll bounce back. I like his 2 3s. Uh, just to keep that spacing, man. Like I get it. He's been successful attacking lately. Know what I mean, but I don't think this is his game, man. This is Shay's game. They're gonna do what they gotta do to get things start going early. Shay first quarter points as well. That's something I might do and dab with, depending what the line is. If it's anything under 10, I like it. I like it. So, but that's a sneaky pick, man. That's something you want to tread lightly. But he could come out and be passive. You know what I mean? Let the other people get it going. You feel me? Get them in their rhythm because you know he can take over any time. But to get that 35, man, you gotta kill.
All right. Okay. Well, the Lou Dort, yeah, you know, normally Lou Dort cover his threes at the crib, so he normally do his thing over there. I see that Naismith line right now is only 1.5. I'm for sure taking that.
Yeah, he's covered that almost every game.
I'm for sure taking this. And
yeah, the game he didn't cover that was game 3.
You know what, man?
Yeah.
Miles is he is yet to have a game. So I'm definitely gonna take he hasn't had his signature game. Like his game, every series he's had a game. And he's under contract year. And in order to bring the chip back, you know, I'm glad I thought about something I was talking to you. So the Pacers never won a championship in the NBA, but they won 3 in the ABA. And every time that they won it away. So I feel like if somebody that's going to step up big, it's going to have to be Miles. So I'm taking that over 12.5 with you, bro. I'm taking that plus 100.
Sure. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Miles and Mathurin. It's tricky, man. I'm not really liking betting on the bench players, man. Game 7, like if you want to find some value with cheating his line down, combo. I will always say combo. You know, like.
But you know what's crazy though, Rel, when you say that though, like when you think about game 7s, it normally be the person that you least expect.
Yeah. If it's gonna be the person I least expect, I like that boy Aaron Wiggins. Aaron Wiggins. What y'all know about Aaron Wiggins? I bet y'all just found out about him. For sure. He come in, don't let him come in and get hot from 3. It's bad. He's gonna get mad for sure.
Yeah. We having some lagging technical difficulties right now from what I'm seeing. A little bit of lagging. Please bear with us. You know, Murphy's Law, when you streaming and stuff like that, you never know what can happen, honestly. You feel me? Never know. But yeah, man. So we went over some picks. I mean, this was a real short one today. You know, we just wanted to keep it strictly on game 7. We definitely gonna have more streams and more podcasts and talking about other things, especially after it's over. So don't expect when the season's over that we're not about to be talking about anything, because it's a lot of topics and a lot of things that people don't want to say, and we're gonna get into it, especially all summer. Just to recap, everybody that's in here, I got a bag on the Pacers. And that's locked in. I've been locked in since yesterday. Like I said, messing with Naismith threes. I'm definitely gonna be doing rebounds because that over and under 215. So if they thinking the line gonna be, if they thinking they're not gonna score that many points tomorrow, I'm for sure going with rebounds. Pascal 7.5, Miles 4.5. You know, Chet line at 9.5 too, Rel. We ain't really speak on that. Like, he ain't really have a good game yesterday, but that's a line to look at. And TJ McConnell, the last one I'm gonna say, I'm for sure betting on TJ McConnell. They go as far as one of their greatest role players that he does. And TJ McConnell line tomorrow is 17. Ooh, it went up high. Woo.
Hi, what's up, Lucas?
Got you thinking now, huh?
Ooh, Manny, I think you still owe me 5, really? Somebody, Manny, say, I think you still owe me 5, really?
I don't know,
I don't
man.
know. I don't know who Manny is right now. We screaming. I'm gonna have to see who name that is. Let me see. Yeah, I don't know who that is. Off the look at it right now, but yeah. So I got the Pacers. Rail got OKC. I got Miles rebounds. I got Pascal rebounds. I got Naismith threes. I'm not TJ Line at 17 and a half. You know what? I'm gonna take it. Take it true. Take Miles points, and that's it for me. Rail, what you want to cap off and say to the people for your last go round?
I got a little 4 pick right here, man. If you was to bet this right now, it's plus 817. Miles points, Shea points, Lou Dort 2 threes, Siakam PRA. That's if you feel me. Keep that in mind. Me personally, I probably bet that just because I am live and direct. I'm a man of my word. I mean, I ain't gonna tell y'all nothing. I won't put my own money on. Know what I mean? But I will also cheat it down. That's one thing I do. Cheat it down. Maybe take Miles 10, you know what I mean? Shade 30, you know what I mean? Just to give me a little room to work with, a little wiggle room, I like to say, you know what I mean? But yeah, those are 4 picks that I'm confident in. You know, if they don't hit, hey man, it is what it is. You feel me? But if they do, let's get that ready.
All right. Hey, that's one thing we do, man. We gonna, and that's why I respect Rail a lot too, man. Because sometimes people be making up plays and they don't even be doing it. So it'd be like, you feel me? Like if you gonna give it out, you at least gotta, you feel me, go with it. At least on it. So you said George was plus how much again?
Said plus 814 for that 4
Plus
pick.
814.
817 now. It went up a little bit.
All right, now if you ain't getting it in here, just let y'all know I'm gonna make a picture of it. You feel me? It's gonna be on the Instagram page at Raids Podcast. So this stream definitely gonna be up. I'm gonna see how much mine is right now. I'm putting it in the thing. I'm FanDuel, like adding it all up so I can say it. I got Aaron Naismith, 2 threes, Miles 5 rebounds, Pascal 7 rebounds. And the last one I said was TJ. Where is it at? TJ PRA combos right here. TJ PRA. And mine is plus 945. Naismith 2 threes, Miles 5 rebounds, Pascal 8 rebounds, TJ McConnell 18 PRA. That is all for me. That is all for Rail. Oh, and my main play is Pacers money line. I did it. You feel me? So I'm locked in. It ain't nothing I can do about it. And that is all for us today. Yo, appreciate everybody joining in today. And look, man, if you in here right now, this is what I'm gonna ask for you. If you in here, we got a couple people in here. We got about 1, 2, 3. What's that? We got 6 over here. We got 5 on the gram. And I can't get the right number on Facebook, and I don't know how much you got on your end, Rail. But look, my challenge for you, and I ask for it, please. If you ain't subscribed, still subscribe, and send the link of the live video to 10 people that you know. 10 people. If it can't be 10, at least give us 5. Can't be 10, give us 5.
You could send it to 10. If they watch it, that's on them. But you could send that motherfucker out. You know what I mean? You could send it out.
Send it to 10 people. So what we got? We got like, I just counted maybe 11 people, and I don't even know of you. You send it to 10 right there. That's 100 plus. That's how I look at it. You feel me? Let them know that we got betting picks, and we talking that good stuff over here. All right. Make sure y'all like, subscribe again. Appreciate everybody. Appreciate you again, Rail. All right, everyone. Y'all have a good Saturday. Make sure y'all be safe. Check out the story right now because Baseball Plays is coming for tonight. Raids Podcast, Instagram, and me and Rail might cook something up tonight. Baseball Plays is coming. So what it is and what it ain't, if you don't like what we got to say, join the debate. Copy.